welcome to another news update from Naija Newsmonger. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks to all who did for my last updates. In fact, I think you all deserve applause. Una do well. Our first update is regarding the recently trending video of the current Miss Universe, Victoria Kia Thalvig, that appeared to show her lip syncing a racial slur included in a Jay-Z song, Empire State of the Mind, and that happened over last weekend. The newly crowned queen was hit with a wave of criticism after she posted that video online. The video has now been deleted. Some netizens are calling for her to be dethroned. Well, the newsworthy part of that for Naija Newsmonger is regarding the Miss Universe succession rules, which state that if the winner is unable to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up takes over. Mind you, this has only happened once in 2002 when Justin Pazek of Panama became Miss Universe after Oksana Fedorova of Russia was dethroned because she failed to fulfill her contract and responsibilities as the title holder, including not participating in a series of international charity programs and not showing up for events. And if that happens in this instance, that first runner-up is, guess who? Our very own Chidimma. Well, fam, Naija Newsmonger is not praying for anyone's downfall. Instead, we shall pray for what? For the will of God to prevail. Moving on, word on the street is that Bobrisky has allegedly sought asylum and is residing in a refugee camp in Amsterdam. Various sources have reported this, but no word from Bobrisky himself regarding this. So Naija Newsmonger is on the lookout for any developments. Our main concern now is that Lagos will remain motherless for a long time with Bobrisky off the scene. Ogao, eh? Lagos did you offer ha. Next update is regarding Yahaya Bello's arraignment shortly after he turned himself in to the commission, which had sought a warrant for his arrest as far back as April this year. Recall that the former governor had on September 18 turned himself in to the EFCC, which had filed charges against him before the Federal High Court and the High Court of the FCT, both in Abuja. After waiting for several hours without anyone attending to him, the former governor had left the premises without being interrogated or detained. Probably they didn't expect him to show up, so they were not prepared. However, in his second surrender to the headquarters of the EFCC, reports say he was arrested shortly after he, accessed the premises. This is probably where the confusion around whether he voluntarily turned himself in or was arrested is coming from, right? During the ex-governor's arraignment, an unexpected outburst occurred in the courtroom, resulting in the abrupt departure of the judge, Justice Marian Aneni, who was scheduled to take the plea of Bello and two other individuals on the 16-count charge of money laundering and misappropriation of funds against them. However, the unexpected outburst made the judge leave in frustration, announcing that she would not return until, in quote, sanity was restored in the courtroom. After Justice Aneni left, chaos briefly erupted in the courtroom, prompting Bello, who had been seated at the front, to spring into action. The former governor took control of the situation, directing his supporters and sympathizers to vacate their seats and leave the courtroom. His swift intervention helped to de-escalate the tension, with his followers exiting the court calmly and without resistance. According to reports, Bello went further to ensure order by sitting at the entrance of the courtroom, effectively blocking anyone from re-entering. He maintained close watch to make sure his supporters obeyed the court's order. One by one, his aides and followers left the courtroom as instructed, ensuring a smooth resolution to the disruption. However, the situation escalated once again after the ex-governor's arraignment. Watch. My people, did you hear that? That's what I wanted you to hear. You are not a Barawo. You are a governor. We hear you, Mr. Man. You see, I don't know when Nigerians, I don't know when we're going to learn, honestly. It's like sometimes I tell myself, or I ask myself, do we deserve these leaders? Because some, I think there's a law of nature sort of that, that I think makes it such that you get what you deserve. And this is just a very striking example of that. In a shocking development, a monastery in Thailand is under investigation after authorities found 41 Pai bodies allegedly used for meditation on its premises. The search came days after police discovered 12 bodies at another monastery in a neighboring province um, last Wednesday. The head of the Fichit province monastery, Fra Ajahn Saifon Fandito, reportedly said that the use of pie bodies was part of a, in quote, meditation technique he developed. According to him, many of the people who come to learn are abbots, and all these monks pass on the knowledge. I don't know how many have adopted my technique. He also reportedly said that practitioners meditate in pavilions that hold COFFINS with the human remains. However, a director of the Fitchit Office of Buddhism, Kon Patara Praset, reportedly said that the inclusion of bodies in meditation was unusual. In quote, I asked Fra Ajahn Saifon Fandito if there were any eye bodies and was told there were none. But when journalists discovered the 41 bodies, I was taken aback by the conflicting stories. I will discuss whether this practice is appropriate with the local head of the clergy. Hmm. Fidget's police in Thailand said they were working with authorities in other provinces to investigate how widespread this practice is. My people, how do I see this story? This one is a, I don't know. I would like to say this is the I don't know the most shocking story I've heard this year, but the year is not over yet, right? We don't know what's coming. On Entertainment Boulevard, we cited Portable on his return from Canada as he received a warm welcome home. Niger Newsmonger herself is among Portable's fans who you know were excited to see the artist back in one piece. Given his travels in Canada, including the incident involving law enforcement and his complaints about the cold. Recall he had shared an Instagram video complaining bitterly about the cold. Watch.
Yeah, imagine Nigeria, I'm coming. 25 fi òtútù pa mí. Ah, anniversary mi Nigeria, I'm coming. 25 fi òtútù pa mí. Ah, àwọn olówó ti lò mí yọ. I later discover na these people dey use me. Wọ́n ti lò mí lómi ẹ wò bí tí mo wà o. Àwọn tó lówó bá mi dé. Àwọn olówó ayé o. Ẹ̀yin olówó ayé wo bí tẹ́ bá mi dé o bí tẹ́ tì mí dé o. See where una push me reach. These people ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń lò mí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń lò mí. Ẹ wò ó wọ́n lò mí dé Canada. Inú snow. 25 fi òtútù pa mí.
Well, he's now back safe and sound on Nigerian shores, and the sight of the artist at his business establishment further highlighted his successful ventures beyond music. We also cited Kunle Afolayan and his siblings at their late mom's burial on November 22nd, all dressed in white attire. Paying his tribute, Kunle said she was a mother to many to the point that when you come home with a girl, she didn't segregate. She always tried to reach out to her extended families and friends. Niger Newsmonger wishes Mama a peaceful rest. Well, we have come to the end of our update. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that Niger Newsmonger will not take overdose of T-Pain, like I said the last time, this Christmas period. T-Pain is not a good medication, honestly. It's too bitter. So please subscribe. 50 subscribers out of 4,000 views. What did I do wrong? Please put in the comment section where I've gone wrong, so that I can make amends, please. And then if I haven't done anything wrong, Biko, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, oh. So this is the end of today's update. Fam, you can do better, oh. So please subscribe. Biko, don Allah, Joe, Biko nu. Anyway, see you on our next update. Aigafu, say Anjima, u dabo.